Hello everyone, this is Alexei Serbu speaking. This is our ALT2 project for our computer science project, made by, actually you'll get to see that in a bit, so I'll just,
Dog
oh
with the
sorry about
dog.
this
I was
guys,
about the
sorry.
butter on him.
Anyway, so, never mind that. Our ALT2 project, made by Gabriel Dabasu, Alexei Serbu Jr., and Alex Connolly. So what does our project do? This actually took a fair bit for us to decide. I was, not to brag, but I was the main idea creator, but obviously all of us had a say in it. So our project collects data about tourism in Europe. Uh, Most importantly, the least 10 visited countries in Europe. And the 10 most visited, of course. Not that. In Europe, are displayed on graphs. That's kind of weird. Not good sentencing by the script writer. Other countries outside of this range are not displayed, as we felt like it would be a bit too long for the graph. It would drag on a bit too long, just like this first part of me speaking. So our hypothesis was initially that Moldova is the least visited country in Europe per annum, and to prove this fact, we also decided to expand on it, show all the countries, well, 10 least visited. And because Gabriel is a great coder, he decided to make his own user interface with buttons and fancy stuff to show the least and most visited countries. Spoiler, it also has a quit button. Anyway, our aims were to inform people about tourism in different countries in Europe, so it helps them decide which country to visit. If they want to visit a place which is known to have a lot of tourists, it's popular and everything, or if they want to go somewhere a bit off the grid, if you would say, a bit less popular, like Yugoslavia. So, limitations. Our project only includes 10 countries in each category, which I believe is more than enough, as if anyone in this class can go to more than 20 of these countries, you're probably in the wrong school. But yeah, sadly, no further data is also shown besides the amount of visitors per year. Ethical issues, personally, I don't see any, but might some people who are not the brightest might deter from visiting the least 10 visited countries, as they might see them as not worth going to. They are wrong. And users of project don't even know what that means. The project is aimed towards tourists looking to visit Europe. All the data is easy to read and understand and can help people make up their minds as to what countries they want to go to, of course. Tools, materials required. That's not true, Gabriel, used Python to code this project. We used websites to collect data about the countries, me and Alex Connolly. The data is stored in a CVS file, because that means something. A variety of modules are used to read this data and display it on a graph. Roles and responsibilities. Gabriel, programmer. So, roles and responsibilities. Gabriel, programmer.
Say the thing.
I said say it! Team leader.
That's a good boy.
Alexei, researcher, project manager, and most of all, presenter. Alex Connolly, researcher, record keeper, and he used to be employee of the month, but due to circumstances, he has been removed from that role. Now it's Gabriel as a project manager. I'm allowed to say that. Project in action. This is actually just a video of we use the tkinter to create an interactive user face. Here's the video of this project and also, but there's also screenshots underneath. I will not speak during this as it is impolite. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyway, now that that's over, don't mind the sounds. That was my dog. Um, Here is what you have basically seen. This is the tourists. This is the main page, basically tourists in Europe, least 10 visited countries, 10 most visited, and my favorite button. And then when you click least 10 visited countries in Europe, this is the graph that you get. It's, as a matter of fact, surprise, surprise, a graph. This is the mean, medium, mode. He also made a tab for this. It's actually somewhere, it used to be here, but it's not there now. And when you click 10 most visited countries in Europe, you also get a very... Sorry, just 1 second. Big! Sorry about this, guys. Just technical issues. Very big surprise. This is the graph, once again. When you click the quit button, you get this. Who wrote that? Anyway. So this is the end of our project summary. We have concluded that indeed Moldova, best country in the world, is the least visited country in Europe. Our project also shows the most visited and other least visited countries. I think those kind of people kind of realize that. Gabriel, not that he has anything to do with this, he does. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful presentation delivered to you by the one and only. Have a great day. Sorry about this again, guys. Sorry. Very sorry.